I was watching some podcasts last night of like military stuff and, military interviews, and it got pretty wild.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff that I was watching, I was wondering, like, could I talk to you about that stuff?
I don't see why not.
Because I don't know how you feel. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I want to know.
Okay.
So, can we talk?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're sure? You're sure?
Yeah. I'm just gonna get fucked up tonight regardless. So.
Okay. So, how long were you in for?
I was in for 3.5 years before I was medically retired.
And you only went once?
To Afghanistan once, yeah.
Where else were you deployed to?
Not necessarily. I didn't do like a combat deployment, but I did. I went to UAE and was teaching their armed forces how to run beach operations, port operations, things like that. So
a part of the 3.5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you went to Afghanistan, then you came home, and then you were deployed again?
I wouldn't really call it deployed. I went on ship for like a little over a month.
What does on ship mean?
So I went and like
you're already bouncing, dude. I don't know if I should.
No, you're good. I've always been twitchy, dude.
I know, but okay.
So I flew from San Diego to Hawaii to Guam to Singapore to this little island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and then we actually got on a ship and floated on ship from this little island to UAE. And then that's where we did the operations, and then got on ship again and went from UAE to Bahrain, spent just a few days in Bahrain, and then flew from Bahrain to Kuwait back to San Diego.
What was it like in Afghanistan?
Hot. Desert. I was in a river district.
He's calling.
Is he?
Now he's calling. Keep it going. I'm going to put him on. Hello? Hey.
That took a hell of a lot longer than I expected.
No shit. Where you at?
On the road now.
Does it say how long until you get here?
Give me a second.
Like an hour?
I doubt it's that long.
Where'd he get his haircut at?
Where'd you get your haircut at?
Just fucking sports clips. A friend of mine works here. She does my beard and stuff.
By your house or what?
Yeah.
It's like 40, 45.
So you're still at least 45 minutes away, right?
You're in what, Buckeye?
Yeah.
Probably 30 minutes away.
How fast are you going to drive?
As fast as I need to.
Okay. Well, be careful, dude. Be safe. So just send me a text when you're outside and I'll come grab you. Hello?
I am... about 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, just send me a text when you get here. All right, later, dude. You called it.
I knew it.
You called it. I knew it too. That's all right.
Yeah.
So, but even if you got a jet, he'll at least be able to talk with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll just finish the episode with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's hot.
Yeah. I was in a river district, so like my landing zone, my helipad was all river rock type of shit.
Bring your mic down just a little bit. There. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, okay. Were you scared?
Yeah. I mean, where I was at, I was there 3 months after the Battle of Marja, which was the largest joint operation in Operation Enduring Freedom up until that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So where I was at was still a pretty hot area.
Was there just firefights all day long?
No, not like all day long or anything like that. But we got quite a bit of rocket fire, mortar fire, shit like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff did you see?
I mean, I told you I carried my bodies.
I understand.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff like did you do personally?
So
you were in fights, right?
I got in like a couple firefights, but mostly I was in charge of running the landing zone.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was running flights.
Yeah.
So I did resupply missions. I moved cargo, moved passengers, hero flights. So whenever someone died, move their body, get them sent home, all that stuff.
Can I ask the forbidden question? Can I?
The answer is one.
Really?
Just one.
How'd that feel?
I blacked out and collapsed.
Before or after?
After.
Did you see it happen?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Can you take us into that?
Yeah. So it was like a click off of the fob, and we were a QRF team, quick reaction force. And there's only a few of us, but there was this truck that it was a contractor that had been killed, and his truck was set on fire and shit like that. So we were going out to investigate. And I went to go walk around the corner. I was point man, so I went to go walk around the corner, and all of a sudden I heard this loud crack and like wind passing by my face, and I realized that someone had shot at me, so I like stepped back and then stepped out and put two in the guy's chest.
How fast did this all happen?
Seconds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember it?
Mm-hmm.
And then you blacked out right after?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that now? Like, you were working.
Yeah.
You were doing your job.
Yeah.
But does that take a toll on you?
Yeah. I feel super guilty about it. Like, everyone tells me, it's like, dude, it was you or him. It doesn't fucking matter.
I don't think that would help.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you're angry about it?
Yeah. I don't like that I had to take a life.
Yeah.
That bugs me.
Did you get in? I mean, going into the military, did you ever think that would happen?
I didn't think it was inevitable going into the job I was, because it wasn't an infantry job.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't think that it was like guaranteed to happen, but I wasn't like, it will never happen because I'm not infantry.
Right.
I always knew that there was a chance. I was just hoping that I was lucky enough to not have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way, like, because you're not a violent person.
No.
In my opinion.
I don't really like to be. No. I
don't think you are. I think you're a good guy. I think you're caring and loving and very level-headed.
Mm-hmm.
That is completely opposite of that. It's how long has it been?
11 years, actually. So 2 days ago, it was the 11-year anniversary of the day I left for Afghanistan.
Out of the hallucinations, is he one of them?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
How come you think that is?
They were completely separate events. That was like within my first month there. And then all the other bodies and stuff was like months later.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just because after he died, we didn't like, everyone I carried was someone who was fighting against him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He tried to kill me.
Right.
So while I do feel bad for it, because to me, taking a life is against nature. And so and I think part of the reason was I also just blacked out so much, but I do remember like dropping to my knees. Like I can still get like bits and flashes of it.
Yeah.
Where like I dropped to my knees, I cried, like, cause I took a fucking life.
Right.
So it bugged me. But I didn't really get like, I didn't go look at him.
No.
I didn't go like stare over top of him. Like everyone else made sure that he was down, and then they moved him.
How far away was he from you?
40 feet,
Really?
50 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
So
That did it. So with the bodies and the hallucinations and that stuff, did that happen over there, or did it start when things started to settle down and you were already back home?
it was after I had cycled out with the next unit and was waiting to leave Afghanistan. So like the last month I was there, we were like just sitting in a big ass tent waiting for our flight time to come. And it was like, so it was October 4th, 2011.
Yeah.
I left October 24th, 2011.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all this Ukraine stuff that was going on, you said you felt a little guilty that you wish you could go back over there.
Mm-hmm.
If you went back over there, chances are that would happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are higher that that would happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would mess with you or?
Yeah, it probably would. I had come to terms with the fact that I probably wouldn't go.
Yeah.
As time has gone on. Because like I've even still had contracts offered to me.
Really?
Yeah. To go, but there was like no specific length of time that I would be there, so I could be there for a year and never fucking come back type of thing.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't.
Do you know anybody that's gone over?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Any contact with them while they're there or no?
Mm-mm.
Does that freak you out?
No.
No?
No. It's when you get the news about it that it's different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Being over there for 3.5 years, what kind of mindset were you in? Did you it's not home. You're not home.
Right. I was only gone for 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was 7 months out of the 3.5 years. I was just enlisted for 3.5 years.
Okay. So for 7 months, then what kind of headspace did you have to put yourself into?
You had to try to find something to do to fill your spare time, so you didn't think on things. So most people will get like a hard drive, like loaded with movies. People do like movies, porn, fucking go to the gym.
Yeah.
Right. Depending on the base that you're at, some of them have like a big tent that has they have games, card games, computers, so you can like reach out to people.
Like a little rec room or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and I had access to a computer and I was able to use it every now and then. There was a few times where I was talking with my wife, and like there was one day where we had an explosion happen, and I was like, shit, gotta go. And I like closed my laptop. She didn't hear from me for 4 days.
What was the explosion?
We were catching mortar fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like?
Creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's intense, especially when it hits like closer to you, shakes your chest, So just loud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because you're not expecting it, right? You're on the phone, or you're doing whatever you're doing. You're in the middle of a game, and then boom.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you do at that point? You got to jump up, and what are you doing?
You drop everything, you grab your rifle, and go outside and go figure out where you got to go.
How is it just not chaos, though?
Because we're trained to not just randomly run around.
But who are you getting your... So you drop everything, you pick... This is wild. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come in. Hey, right in the middle of filming, homeboy. You got to go inside, okay? Thanks. Close the door, please. Oh, dude. Oh,
It's that kind of
man. Dude, this is the best and worst episode I've ever had, man. This is fucking crazy. Whatever, dude.
Jesus.
Whatever. So, okay, so where, like, boom, explosion happens. You drop your stuff, everybody grabs their rifle, and you start to go to work, but, like, you don't know what to do right then and there.
So, I mean, we have radios. Fuck.
Go ahead, man.
So we have radios, right? So we hear like IDF on south side, you know, or west side, north side, whatever. And so then
You guys are gangbanging on each other.
hell yeah, dude.
Sorry.
So it was me and one other Marine on our detachment that was at that fob. So it was just I had to go find him. We always had to tell each other where we were gonna be. So then as soon as something happened, we went directly back to where we were supposed to be, met up, got our accountability, right? You're here, I'm here, cool, we're here. Then we go to where things are happening.
But how does the point guy or whoever's in charge have the intel to tell you guys what's happening? Does he got to run around and figure it out first?
No, we have sentries on the base posted around, and so they're watching.
And they're on the radio letting everybody know what's going on.
Yep.
Oh, that's why I asked, how is it not just chaos?
Yeah.
How are people not just, oh, shit, what do we do?
Yeah. Yeah. So usually you'd hear like a big whoosh and an explosion, or a little bit of a whistle and an explosion, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Right. And so then you can see where it's coming from. And so as soon as you see where it's coming from, you start radioing and telling everybody where it's coming from.
And so what, does everybody just start unloading in that direction?
Yeah, I mean they figure out what they got to do, and in every command has a different order. So you go and hit the berm, figure out where you gotta look, and then you start aiming down sights.
So knowing what you know now and how it's affected your life, would you enlist if you can go back? Would you do it again?
If I knew what was gonna happen.
Do you still have that?
Considering I now understand and disagree with the reason why we were there, I wouldn't like it, but it's shaped who I am today.
So it's still be in your heart to serve?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you mean you don't agree with why we're over there? I don't know much about anything, so I'm trying to understand.
I used to think that it was like this, we're going to go free all these people and we're going to go save their lives. And it was really just more about money.
Like oil and shit?
I mean, the biggest money producing industry is war.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was always that we're going to go fight these terrorists and go free all these people. But we didn't need to be there. That's why the pullout was so shitty. That's why there were so many people that were fucking dying unnecessarily near the end of that.
What happened to that? How come it was huge news and then it just went away?
Well, it's the same thing with like the war right now. It was all over the news, and now you really don't see too terribly much about it.
Yeah, but are there still troops over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's up? Are they coming back?
I haven't read up on it recently.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff, dude.
Yeah.
My mind can't comprehend the fuckery that people can allow to happen.
Yeah.
Especially somebody in charge, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, basically all we did was just armed the enemy, because as soon as we left, they like marched into the city and just took all the weapons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why there were so many people like trying to latch on to like the airplanes and shit. Like, I don't know if you saw some of those videos.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. I actually just spoke with a Marine last weekend who he was at one of the bases that was having that happen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what did he say?
He was like, dude, it was so fucked up. Like, people getting run over by the plane, people dropping from thousands of feet in the air.
But still, that was worth it than to try to have to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Because me, like, I'm not in charge, right? But if I was, like, you're my homeboy. If you were stuck in Avondale,
Mm-hmm.
or you were in Mexico, or you were in fucking Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew you were there, I'm not going to just leave you there if you need help. I'm going to go get you.
Right.
To me, that makes sense. You go get your people.
Yeah.
So how is somebody in charge leaving? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. Like literally what was it? The president? I don't know, the leader of the people there. Literally just as soon as they're like, either surrender or we'll go and kill everybody. And
He just pieced out.
Yeah, he literally left the city. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He is not a President Zelensky, that's for sure.
Oh, dude. You know about I told you about those Snake Island boys, right?
Yeah.
That was dope, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And I found him alive.
I was super happy about that.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Samantha ended up texting me that, not like it fucking made my day.
Yeah.
Because I was bummed, man. I really was bummed. I don't know. You know, I tried to sign up for every recruiter that came into high school.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would take me because of asthma and some bullshit.
I have hay fever, and they kept referring to it as asthma, but I got a waiver for it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I didn't try that hard then. Fuck.
I was also born with a heart murmur, and that was supposed to be disqualifying. Signed a waiver.
No problem.
No.
Oh, so I'm just bullshit then, dude. I forget everything I just said.
No, it depends on the recruiter. There are some recruiters who will literally do anything and everything to get you in because they need the numbers or because they're like, okay, I can tell you want to serve. But there are also some who are like, I only want quality people type of shit.
I mean, I was in shape.
Yeah.
But I had asthma. Yeah. And they immediately were like, nope, can't have you. Next. And I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the next one comes. And it was the same thing every single time.
Yeah.
I didn't understand if I was willing to go, like, or willing to participate. Why not take me?
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm just shaking, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
We'll call it the caffeine.
Cheers.
And it's rain too. Hey.
Are you drinking? Oh.
Sponsor us, Rain.
Hey.
Come on, Rain.
Come on, Rain.
Bring the rain.
Well, can we talk about your EO stuff now or no? You said we could. You said we could.
Yeah.
But if we can't, I understand. But can we?
Sure.
Okay. So you quit.
Yeah.
And now you're independent personal trainer.
Yes.
And we talked about it a little bit, but let's discuss that again. So you said you had 10 clients right now?
Ish. Yeah.
And you're making in 18 hours what you made in 100 hours there?
What I make in 20 hours, I made in 120 hours at EOS.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's so what are you going to do with all that other time then? Are you still working towards that gym?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that?
We're still looking for a building, and then we have to order the equipment and stuff like that. So it's still going to be a few months because we have to, like, there's a shortage on everything. So we're going to try to get some stuff like secondhand, like barbells and stuff like that. I can get those relatively cheap, and then like I know how to clean and maintenance barbells, so I can do that myself.
Yeah.
And then just take care of it. We got to find some good gym equipment, but you kind of have to find everything, and then hope that the order time isn't like 50 weeks or something like that, because some stuff is.
But are you going to do a CrossFit gym?
We were talking about starting out with like a CrossFit gym as well as a boutique gym, but I think we're actually just going to start with a boutique gym.
What's a boutique gym?
It's kind of like the one that I'm going to be working at, Empower Society, right? Shout out Empower. But it's where it's a smaller gym where most people will only bring just personal training clients.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like a tattoo shop, right? So a tattoo artist has to rent his spot.
Okay.
So it's like that. So we're going to be open to allowing trainers to come in and rent their time at my gym.
Aren't there enough CrossFit gyms in the world, though?
Yes and no.
I hate CrossFit, dude. I think I hate it because I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
Those fucking kip things, or what do you guys call them? Those kip pull-ups?
Who says that you have to do that?
Isn't that CrossFit?
Technically, I've put you through CrossFit before.
That was more like... Was it really?
Yeah. CrossFit is universally scalable. Okay. And CrossFit stands for crossover fitness. So it's a mixture. Dude, they had a competition. Okay. One of the workouts was a fucking biathlon.
What's that?
You know, like the cross country skiing and then the shooting targets.
Yeah.
Okay. So they did one of those, but instead of like actual cross country skiing, they used a ski erg, right? And then had little airsoft rifles and were shooting targets. That was a CrossFit competition.
So what's the difference between CrossFit and regular bodybuilding or regular training?
They utilize as much variety from all the other types of training. So cardio-based, weightlifting, so Olympic weightlifting, powerlifting, gymnastics, swimming, fucking skiing. They do straight up like max lifts. They do as many reps as possible.
But you're just doing a circuit, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's a circuit. Other times it's like a chipper workout where you have to do like you have like 50 reps of this movement, 50 reps of this movement, 50 reps of this movement, and you just chip away at each of those movements until you finish.
What do you mean?
So let's say that there's one where it's like 50 pull-ups, 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and like 50 air squats for time. So you're trying to finish all 200 reps as quickly as you can.
But you don't have to do each in order?
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. It varies from workout to workout.
Do you like CrossFit?
I love CrossFit. It's so much fun.
It's not so much fun.
It is for me.
I fucking hate it.
Because I like the feeling of finishing a workout and then literally being so fucking tired that I just have to like collapse.
Yeah, but okay.
That's rewarding to me. Because then like having to take like an extra 2 minutes before I can actually sit up and stand up. Right.
Maybe because you can do it. Maybe I would have fun if I could actually do it and like keep up.
Dude, my grandfather was doing power snatch with a colostomy bag tucked into his belt in his 70s.
For real?
Yes. It is
doing everything that you guys were doing?
It is scalable. So maybe he wasn't doing pull-ups, but what he would do would be like take a resistance band and a PVC pipe and then pull the band down. So like the lat pull down machine, right? The cable machine. Okay. That can be utilized to, in essence, like a pull-up. That's basically what it is. But instead of pulling yourself up, you're pulling the weight down.
Okay.
Right?
But that doesn't scream CrossFit to me. I have a very distinct like image of CrossFitters.
Right. Because you see what the elite CrossFitters are.
Well, but like I've been into the CrossFit gyms and it's like 8 squat racks, medicine balls, ropes, and like that's it. Everything is body weight. Everything is pull-ups, push-ups, a tire flip, stuff like that. I don't see hardly any weights in there.
They have dumbbells in there, kettlebells, stuff like that. They have plates. You don't see cables and shit like that. But you can use resistance bands to do the same thing that a cable would do.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a different breed. Like it's
just a different way of doing it. It's called scaling. So scaling it doesn't mean that it's not CrossFit. It means that you're modifying the workout to match your current ability.
And then what's a boutique gym?
A boutique gym is like a personal training gym.
Like a regular gym?
Yeah.
So you'd have all the machines or no?
Yeah. So like the one that I'm going to be working at has cables. It has leg press machine, but it also has racks. It has a tire flip.
So what is like an EOS or a Golds or a Planet Fitness? What are those called?
That's a commercial gym.
Just because it's a chain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it's a different type of lifting or something like that.
Mm-mm.
I understand.
Yeah.
Fuck CrossFit. Sorry, dude. I just don't like it, man.
Sorry,
I don't know
the next
why.
time we work out, I'm going to put you through a CrossFit workout.
No, dude. I'm still trying to heal from what you did to me. Remember you hurt me? Remember you broke me? Like Bane and Batman? I must break you. Remember you were Ivan Drago and you fucked me up?
Yeah, what were we doing? Oh, that's right. We were doing dumbbell shoulder shrugs.
Yeah.
That wasn't CrossFit.
Oh.
We were doing sets of 12.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off, dude. Today's like day 3. So I was at work on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and I did this, like, I was in my truck and I just stretched,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt these like wet rubber bands twist and tear on my right side of the neck, but like by my like shoulder blade.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurt. And then slowly but surely, my head kept getting lower and lower and lower to the point where I had to like hold my head up. And I was like I couldn't turn, dude. I was full on Batman turning. Like my neck was not moving at all.
Jesus.
And today's day 3, and it's still, I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened, but it was just on a crazy stretch. And then I was like, I'm broken. I took Friday off. I stood in a hot ass shower. Like my skin was burning, just trying to loosen this thing up because you ever seen the movie Big Fish?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the giant?
Yeah.
That was me, dude.
Jesus.
And I didn't know what to do. So I took Friday off. I didn't go to the gym Thursday. Didn't go Friday. Oh, I'm back in the gym. Did I tell you I'm back in the gym?
I saw you in the gym.
Monday.
Yeah.
That was my first day back.
Oh, okay.
I am back. I just made a video today. I am back at the same weight that I was when I fell off. So I've made it back to 450.
Nice.
But Super Bowl fucked me up, dude. From Super Bowl till now, I got nasty. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
You really want to talk about it?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, because I feel like I've already put you through enough talking about the military stuff, because I have some personal stuff that I'd like to get off my chest.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to talk to you about it, but I don't want it to like affect you.
It's not going to affect me, dude.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because it affected me.
I'll let you know.
All right, bro. So I gained a little bit of weight back. I gained like 20 pounds back.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, my dad sends me a text. I haven't seen my dad since I was 14.
Shit.
And we're talking, and we set up times for him to call me. And there I was, dude, fucking 4:30 in the morning waiting for him to call me, and he doesn't call me. Fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I called him, and I'm talking to him, and he's giving me these excuses or whatever, and I'll call you tomorrow. So there I am, 4:30 in the morning, waiting again like a little fucking kid, dude. No answer. And I don't know what happened, man, but it threw me into such a nasty depression that I wanted to kill myself, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was so tired, and then just the fact that I'd put weight on, and I felt really bad because when I was a kid, all the fights that I got in elementary and middle school and high school were almost always based around somebody saying something about my family. Because we're all big.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody called my mom fat, my uncle, my grandparents, and it was on and popping. And I feel really bad because I don't know how my kids are ever going to be proud of me. And I got into this weird way of thinking like, great, I gained 20 pounds back. This is the same old thing. This is Garrett. This is what I do. I'm going to be fat forever. And I don't want them going through life having to fight and stuff. And I felt that there was no way for them to be proud of me. And I would go to bed and I'd be so pissed off that I just hoped that I would die in the middle of the night. And then I'd wake up in the morning and the first thought was just like, fuck, like it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would go to bed at night also bummed out, like, yeah, if I die, this stuff ends. But like then my family has to find my fucking fat body just laying there, you know? And I was worried that people were going to make fun of me even after I was dead. I was worried that it was going to affect my kids. Like he gave up, you know, it was too hard for me and he gave up, and I'm only 30, dude. And I'm starting to think about not wanting to be here. And I'm just so tired and depressed and anxiety ridden. And I fucking hate it, man, because it's easy for somebody to jump online, because I do my weight loss stuff on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for them to be like, you're not motivated, you're not disciplined, you're not this, you're not that. Well, no shit. It's very hard. I don't wake up every day feeling fucking motivated. I don't wake up every day feeling fucking inspired, but I try to be disciplined. But it's like these little setbacks for people that would not think it would be that significant really fucked me up.
Yeah.
It really, really fucked me up because I already hate myself. I already hate the way that I look. I already hate the fact that I grew up the way that I grew up. So gaining the weight, plus being depressed, plus my dad letting me down again, plus being a 30-year-old feeling like a 7-year-old, waiting for his daddy to call him, you know, all that stuff. Like, I just got so fucking heavy that I just didn't want to be here anymore. You know what I mean? It's not that I wanted to kill myself. Like, oh, I can't wait to do it.
Right.
I
hoped you would die.
I hoped I would die. And I got to the point. This is why religion sometimes messes me up, man, because if I wasn't religious, I would have done it. But I'm afraid of going to hell. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And people who kill themselves go to hell. That's what you're taught. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows.
Right.
But being without religion would have made it easier for me to do. And what really scared me was I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gangster enough I can do it. Mm-hmm. And that's the weird fucking mental process that I had to trick myself into. Like, I'm tough enough to kill myself.
Yeah.
And I had accepted that. I just sat on the bed crying like I think today's the day. I think I'm done today. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go to work and I'm going to do what I have to do.
Could you imagine if Wyatt walked into your room and you were dead?
No.
And he was the one that found you?
No.
Like, how do you imagine what that would look like? You laying on your bed and you had just, let's say that you shot yourself. And that's going to be the last thing your son ever sees. Is that something that you feel like you would be okay with?
I don't know, man. I just feel like, no, I love my kids.
Right.
But I feel like a literal I'm out of this headspace. So I'm talking.
I'm trying to help you, like, be able to arm yourself for the potential next time that you get into that headspace.
I just feel like a literal burden.
Yeah.
Like an anchor.
Yeah. I feel that, dude. I mean, honestly, with me with my seizures, I feel like I'm literally a burden to everyone that has to deal with me while I'm seizing. Right. I have to make everyone stop everything that they're doing. Okay. I seized in front of dumbbells once, and people were like having to try to either walk around me or they had to wait because I was taking up all the space. Right. And just to kind of have that, like, oh, great, this guy's seizing again. Like, okay, let me just stand here and wait until he's done so I can get my fucking dumbbells. You know, I'm like interrupting everyone else's lives. Yeah. Right. I feel like I'm just that interruption. I feel like I am a burden.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel that. Really. But like I told you back in 2011 when I was going to kill myself, for me, I didn't want to cause my mom that much pain. And then I unfortunately had to see what that type of pain looked like on my mom's face when my brother died.
Yeah.
Right. I hope that Wyatt never has to experience anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. But I want you to imagine what that would be like if your son walked into your room to go wake you up. Okay. There was actually a kid in my town who went to go wake his dad up. His dad had an aneurysm in the middle of the night and died. Like, complete accident. Right. But went in and tried to shake him awake. And then realized that his dad was dead and he was the one that found him.
Yeah.
Right. So now imagine if your son walked in to go shake you awake and you weren't moving. And that is now what he's going to see. That's his last vision of you for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Right. Is that something that you would want him to experience?
No.
Right. So whenever you do get into that headspace, try to imagine that for yourself. Right. I know you love your kids. Do you want them to have that be the lasting vision of you?
No, but the lasting vision of me doesn't seem like success either.
But you're down 100 pounds.
I know, but it's like,
it's not coming quick enough, man.
It's not coming quick enough. The realization that once I do hit a goal weight, I'm going to have to do this forever. It's never just going to get easier.
Yeah.
It's never just going to be like, okay, I hit my goal weight. Now we're done. I worked my ass off and now we're here. No, with that comes the loose skin that I'm going to fucking hate. I'm going to hate I just fucking hate myself, dude. I hate the whole fucking thing. I hate that I allowed myself to get to this point. I hate that nobody fucking stopped me sooner. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't understand. And then I keep thinking like, yeah, I'm already 30, right?
Mm.
I feel like I wasted the first 30 years. Maybe I only have another 30. But what if the next 30 is the exact same? It's just me battling trying to lose weight, but I'm still just this fucking fat guy.
For you, it's not saying that you like actually believe it, but internally, deep down, it's once I hit my goal weight, why do I have to keep working out? But this is a lifestyle forever, right? It's about maintaining your health forever. So now that you've actually understood that exercise is important, right? You didn't realize it in your earlier years, but now you know it is important. And so now it's a lifestyle. So it's not about having to work hard to lose all this weight to keep reaching goal weights. It's about maintaining a lifestyle of it. When you can come to terms with the fact that it's a lifestyle, right? And it's just part of your routine, it's going to feel less stressful to have to do it. It's just going to be part of your day, right? You go to work every day. Obviously work sucks and work is stressful, but it has to be done one way or another.
Yeah.
Right? Exercise is now part of your job.
Yeah.
You just have to do it. You have to get there. But you're down 100 pounds, right? You're going to have those fluctuations. And because you are bigger, your fluctuations are going to be bigger than what mine are. My fluctuations are like 3 to 5 pounds here and there, right? Yours can be 10 to 20, but you're also able to drop that 10 to 20 faster than I can drop 10 to 20.
Yeah.
Right? I'm trying to drop 3 to 5 at a time. And so it is going to be this up and down motion for a long time, but you're on the right trend. You are on the downward trend for losing that weight.
I just got homeboys, very personal friends that have lost 200 pounds before and have put that plus more back on. And they were motivated. Mm-hmm. They were disciplined. They fucking worked their ass off and they got there. And
how quickly did they lose that weight?
Less than a year, 7-8 months.
Yeah, we talked about that before. The faster you lose the weight, the easier it is to put it back on. So if you have a slow progressive drop in your weight where you will have some ups and downs, it's going to stay off easier. It's going to stay off more so than trying to drop it in a year. That's why when Jesse and I were talking to you about the law of diminishing returns and trying to lose 200 pounds in a year just doesn't make sense. Not for you, right? But if you can drop, let's say that you drop another 50 pounds this year, right? You're now below that 400 mark, right? When was the last time you were below 400 pounds?
Shit, dude. Teenager.
So, right? But if you can do that the smart way, right? You still have 9 months to lose 50 pounds, right? That's less than 10 pounds a month.
Yeah.
Right? If you keep focusing on that goal, and as you drop that weight and you drop below that 400 pound mark and you go, okay, so now I have another 12 months. Could I lose maybe another 50 pounds over this next year? Right?
Yeah.
Or even 40 pounds. If you lose 40 pounds, that's what? 3.5 pounds a month. And that drops you to 360 pounds.
Yeah.
And in 2 years, you drop 90 pounds. It's not dropping 200 pounds in a year, but it's going to be more sustainable for you, and you'll be able to keep it off. And it's still going to be part of your routine.
I just don't want my kids to know their dad as the struggling fat guy, the guy who was always on a diet, always doing this, always doing that, always whatever. Like, I don't know when I get to just throw the monkey off my back and just be normal. Like I get to see everybody else do. I just want to be normal. I want to feel like I matter. I want to feel like there's a place for me in the world. And my uncle, he got up to 620. 640, I'm sorry. and he got the bypass, right? He got the gastric band,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked fucking lean, dude, and he looked so fucking good. And he passed away at 42.
Mm-hmm.
We were all devastated. He was my favorite person in the world. We were all devastated. And now that years have gone by, it's still sad. But we don't cry as much as we used to. You'll cry when a song comes on, or, you know, and then you get the tears out for 5-10 minutes, and then it's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking. Wyatt might find me dead, and they'll be bummed. But they're young enough now that I feel like people would be better off without me. And they might be sad, and they might miss me or whatever, but it's not going to hurt that bad in 5-10 years. It's still going to suck. But I feel like that suck is going to be less than having a dad that they can't be proud of, that is constantly trying to lose weight.
But even you are constantly trying, and that's actually the empowering part for me, because you're trying and you are succeeding. You haven't reached your goal weight yet, but it's not like you're trying and you're still at 550 pounds. You're 100 pounds down. Okay, I bet if we brought your boys in here right now and asked, are you proud of your dad? They're not going to be like, no, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
They're going to say, yes, I'm proud of my dad. Right? You had them, I still kind of like joke about the video, but the cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese, right? They were having fun with that because they were seeing you work out. They're proud of that, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's right now it's because you're not proud of you, that you think that no one else is.
Yeah.
But I bet if I brought Samantha in here too, she'd say, I'm proud of you. You want me to go get her?
No.
I'm going to go get her.
No.
I'm going to go get your boys. Be like,
No.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Honestly, you feel like because you're not proud of you, because you're not where you want to be yet, you feel like nobody else is proud of you. You feel like it wouldn't matter because you're not happy with it.
Yeah.
But I know that Samantha's proud of you. I know that your boys are proud of you. I'm proud of you. I know Jesse is. There's a lot of people that are proud of you, right?
Yeah.
If they weren't, you wouldn't have so many people that give you that love on your social medias.
Yeah.
Right? You would literally only have nothing but hate, or you wouldn't even have that many people really paying attention.
Yeah.
Right? You have how many followers right now on TikTok?
135.
135,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have like 30.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're going through something bigger than what I am. And all of those people are proud of you.
Yeah.
Right? If you all of a sudden passed away for whatever reason and someone posted on your TikTok, okay, saying, I'm terribly sorry Garrett passed away. Okay. There aren't going to be people who are like, oh, fuck, finally, now we don't have to watch this anymore. They're going to be devastated, right? Again, they're not going to be devastated 10, 15 years from now because they didn't really know you that well. They didn't know you personally, but they did see the journey that you went through. They saw the struggle that you go through. Every day is a struggle for somebody.
Yeah.
Right? You're struggling right now.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But the fact that you're struggling, okay, means that there's a part of you that cares enough to recognize that you're struggling and wants to be better.
Yeah, but it makes me so mad, dude, because I don't want to be that struggling guy. You know what I mean? I want to be the tough dude that's fucking like, I don't know, trying to lose weight and going on a mental journey as well and doing all this stuff. That's not who I am. That's not who I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I grew up hard, dude. I grew up gangster. I grew up mean. I grew up tough.
Yeah.
And now I'm making videos about love yourself.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Right.
But I don't even know how to do that myself.
Would your boys be proud of the gangbanger you?
No. I'm not proud of that guy at all.
Right.
But it's all I know.
Right. But, you know, you talk about you hate struggling. Okay. I'm struggling all the time. I still have to wake up every day and go, is today the day I eat a bullet? Or is today the day I go do something with my life? I still ask myself that question every day. I still suffer.
Yeah.
Constantly. Do you really think I like suffering?
No.
I hate suffering, dude. You asked me if I would still enlist knowing what I know now. Okay. Knowing that I'm going to be suffering for the rest of my life.
Right.
Okay. I would still make that same choice because it has shaped who I am. And whether or not I believe it, I have helped people. Whether or not you believe it, you've helped people. Definitely better than you helped people when you were gangbanging.
Yeah.
Right? You're still helping people. You're helping motivate people. Okay. Your struggles are helping somebody else.
Yeah.
My struggles are helping somebody else. I'm struggling constantly. And so are you. Our struggles are different, but we're still struggling.
Yeah.
And so the fact that you and I can sit here today, okay, and go, fuck you, life. Okay. That is tougher than gangbanger you.
Yeah.
That's way tougher than high school me.
I'm just tired, man.
Yeah, man. Of course we're tired. But to take the religious side of things, God isn't giving you more than you can handle. You can handle it.
Yeah.
Because
Hope
you
so.
are that tough.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm ready to be there, you know?
Yeah.
I'm ready to be there.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being 30 years old and I really don't know who I am because the guy that I tried to be for such a long time didn't help me.
Right.
Made me worse.
Dude, you know the things that I'm currently going through, right? Outside of this, I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm 31 and still don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm starting some therapy to actually start to figure out who I am. Like, I've gone to therapy for my PTSD. I've gone to therapy to try to cope with my brother's death.
Right.
But I have never, in my 31 years of existence, been independent enough to actually understand and know who I am as a person. I've never figured out who I am. I've always figured out who I am with this person, with this entity, with this thing, with that, right? It's always me and something else. I have never, ever been an individual.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I was 20 years old not thinking I was going to make it to 30. I hit 30 and I said, fuck, what do I do now? I don't even know why. Why am I still here at 30?
Right.
Right? I'm 31 and still going, what the fuck do I do? What am I doing? Who am I? Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure that out. Most people have it figured out. Well, feel like they have it figured out by now. Okay. But I've been going through so much shit over the last 11 years that I haven't had time to try to figure that out. Now I have that time. Okay. You started your journey at 28.
Yeah.
Okay. You started your journey at 28, right? And that was your start of trying to figure out who you are. You're still trying to figure that out too. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, but it also takes a lot of self-reflection, okay? And self-empowerment. You have to figure out how to make yourself carry on even when you don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few times this week that I didn't want to. I just wanted to lay in bed and just
be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few times this week I went to sleep hoping I didn't wake up.
Yeah.
But I woke up and I said, okay, let me ask my question. Is today the day I eat a bullet or do I get up and go do something? So I go do something.
I think that's a lot of stress for me too, man. It's because I feel the way I feel, you know, not on camera, not on social media. Then I'm just this guy who's by himself when I just made 100 videos on how to be positive and how to be inspirational and how to be motivational.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that when the cameras aren't rolling.
Right. There's no one who posts motivational videos that doesn't feel that way at some point.
Really?
I bet you $1,000 that The Rock doesn't wake up every day and go, man, I absolutely love every moment of my life. I bet there are moments where he's down too. I bet there is. I bet there are days where he sees something or watches something and goes, man, I kind of wish I was better.
Really?
Yeah.
Because me looking at that guy, he's got everything.
Right.
He's got the world in his hand.
Yeah. But I'm sure he probably felt that way too when he was just a professional wrestler. Right. Yeah. I got the world in my hand. But then he also went, well, how can I be better?
Yeah.
So then he was an actor. How can I be better? fucking
businessman. Yeah.
Right? They're always trying to figure out how to be better, how to improve. It's not about how much more money can I make. It's how can I make the world better? How can I improve on myself? Do you think that, think about The Rock's past, right? Before he got into pro wrestling and everything like that.
Yeah.
He was not a good kid.
Right.
Right. But he turned his life around sooner than you and I did.
Yeah.
Right. He hit that self-reflection point. And so he's just, he was blessed with some really good fucking genetics.
Yeah, dude.
Right. But that still didn't come without a very large amount of work and patience.
Sure.
Over time.
100%.
Right. And so, again, we shouldn't compare ourselves to The Rock because we aren't.
I'm close. I'm pretty close. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. We all need to try to find something to improve on ourselves. But I guarantee you that there's not a person out there who posts some kind of motivational video that doesn't feel down.
Yeah.
There's no way that someone posts a motivational video and then when the cameras aren't rolling going, oh man, I have the perfect life.
Right.
Life is absolutely perfect. No one feels that way.
Yeah, you're right.
If you felt happy all the time, how would you know that you were actually experiencing happiness?
Yeah.
You have to feel some sadness. You have to feel some anger, something else besides happiness in order to know that you actually feel happy.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't quit.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm still here.
Me too.
I really am. But it freaked me out that I got there.
Yeah.
It freaked me out that I was talking myself into being okay with it, and I was getting close.
They're scary moments, man.
Yeah.
But it's stuff like that. Can I make you promise me something?
Yes.
Okay. When you get to that point, send me a text.
How though? How? How do you do that? Because you don't want to feel like a burden, right? I don't want to feel like a burden either.
Yeah. I'll make the same promise to you. When I feel that way, I'll send you a text. And it doesn't have to be like, bro, I'm thinking about this. Be like, bro, I'm not feeling good. That's it. Bro, I'm not feeling good. Last week, I told you I had my seizure, right?
Yeah.
What did you guys do? You and Jesse.
Checked on you, see if you need anything.
Okay. I didn't ask you to. Right? I just said, hey, fellas, sorry, I had a seizure.
Yeah.
Bro, are you okay? Anything I can do? Right? You both wanted to jump to my aid. I wasn't trying to be a burden.
Right.
Right? I was giving you some information.
Right.
It was up to you guys to determine whether or not you wanted to take the initiative to help me. Right? And you did. Give me that opportunity to do the same.
Yeah.
Right? So when you start to feel that way, okay, promise me, when you start to feel that way, you'll send me a text. Bro, I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Pinky promise?
Bro. Pinky promise.
Okay.
I hate feeling that. I really do. I hate feeling like this because I want to be on top of the world. I want to be great.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting to the point where I just want to be okay with being alone with myself.
Yeah.
I want to be able to look in the mirror and not be like, I fucking hate that guy.
Right.
That's what I'm working towards.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll happen. It's just going to take time. It's going to take grinding it out, and it's going to take these low feelings, but I'm glad I didn't do it. I'm glad I'm still here.
Yeah. Same.
I am.
Yeah. Well, and I think about that for myself too. I'm glad I didn't do it in 2011.
Yeah.
20 years old. I was definitely in that nobody's going to miss me. Nobody.
Yeah.
Right. Even the ones that would claim that they'd miss me, they'd only miss me for like maybe a year or two, and then they'd get over it.
Right.
It's fine. Right. I mean, I'm not anticipating that whenever I die, people are going to remember me for 100 years or 200 years, right? No one's going to be like, oh, yeah, the great minds. Yeah, we got Plato, Galileo, Kyle. No.
Right.
No. Right. I'm not anticipating that, but I know that I will still have left a mark here.
Yeah.
When I leave.
Yeah.
Just like you will.
I hope so, man.
I know
so. Yeah. I hope so.
135,000 followers says you will.
Yeah. I just want to be happy with myself, even if I didn't have those people.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
You know? Where's this guy
40
at?
minutes, my ass.
Yeah. How long has it been? What time was that call?
I don't know.
11:22. An hour.
40 minutes, my ass.
Oh man. I appreciate you talking to me about this.
Yeah, man.
I just don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean?
Nobody wants to be that guy. No one wants to be that girl. No one wants to be that person who feels like a burden, who feels like, let me talk about my problems.
Yeah.
No one wants to do that, but it's necessary.
It's just coming up more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm feeling it more and more, you know? And I could hide it.
Mm-hmm.
I could hide it like a motherfucker, dude. I could tell jokes all day long. I'll make you laugh. I'll make you fall out of your seat if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And instead of masking it like I've done my whole life, I'm trying to work it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I can, dude. Like I just said, I can play the clown.
Right.
You would never know anything's wrong with me. I did it for 30 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it again. I just don't want to because that's tiring too.
Right. Yeah. No, believe me, man. I definitely feel that. I mean, hold on. Let me give my hallucination a high five real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm able to mask that too.
Yeah.
But I also know that when it's time for me to address it, I address it.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to know when it's time for you to address it. Right. Obviously, having a breakdown in front of somebody every single moment of the day, maybe not the time. Right. But there is a time and place for it.
Yeah.
Right? This is a good time to do it. Right. Because now you're actually putting it out there for people to be able to see and to understand and connect with you. Right. Like I told you about my client, Brian. What up, Brian? Okay. I told you about my client, Brian, where he connected with the relation that I had to my story, right? Because I thought about the pain that my mom would experience if I had taken my own life. And he connected with that, right? He felt that same way at one point in his life. And he's like, I don't think I could do that to my mom, right? If I didn't tell him that and I wasn't training him and I wasn't doing this for him, would he still be here? It's stuff like that that makes me think about it, that makes me want to push on, because he feels a lot better now that since we had started working out. He went to his drill, right? So he's in the Army Reserves. He went to his drill, and when he got there, everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Right.
Wait, Chavez? Shit, dude, what have you been doing?
Right.
Okay, I'm now training one of his staff sergeants because she saw how much he improved, not only physically, but also mentally. And she's like, okay, I need to do that.
Yeah.
And so now I'm training her. And now it gives me an opportunity to help somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. But it's because I helped him. And so if I didn't show that connection with him, would he know about the Sonder experience?
Right.
Would he feel the way that he feels now if I didn't talk about it on a platform like this?
Yeah.
Right. If I just masked it all the time.
Right. Yeah. I feel like you understand what I'm saying, so I appreciate it.
I do, man. And that's why I still want you to text me, is because me of all, not of all people, but me more than most understands what you're going through.
Yeah.
And because I've been there, right? I've learned, I still have more learning to do, but I've learned how to get myself out. And so if I can help give you those tools to get yourself out, I will.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, dude. And then I think, like you said, putting it out there for people, people are gonna give their feedback on it too, you know. So I can pick little things from everybody and just try to figure this fucking game out myself, you know.
Yeah. You're only on level 30, bro.
I know. What's this? He said, I believe I'm here. Do you want to call the episode and I'll just do it with him? Because we've been going for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
All right, y'all. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you learned anything from this. I know I did. Dude, I appreciate you coming on. You know, having you here has helped me be able to get my emotions out in like a fucking Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And you put it together and you give it back to me for me to fucking think on. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I'm just glad I can help, man.
hell yeah, dude. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave any comments or likes. Subscribe to the channel. Share this if you can. And we'll see you next week. Later.
Peace.